Hello and welcome to a video from filmsbychris.com. That's Chris the K. I'm Chris the K. We have been building to this. I want to create a grid of QR codes with a URL printed underneath them that I can print off on a sheet and then cut into, like, I don't know, business card size things. So working with previous video, we used the montage command, which is part of the image magic command. And I want to create a grid of 3x5. So I'm going to say montage-tile 3x5. And then I want to have the image output 1, which is this image here, which already has the text underneath it. And since we're doing a 3x5, I need to put that file name in there 15 times. So there we go, I have it 15 times. And then I'm going to output it to a file called output_03png. And there we go. I have a grid of QR codes with the URL under them. Okay, that is a lot to type. I mean, it's super simple because I'm just listing whatever images I want. It just happens to be the same one over and over again. But if you've been watching this series, you know that we can use printf to shorten this up some. So what I'm doing here is I'm using $ and parentheses, which means inside here is going to be a command we're running, and replace this with whatever the output of that command is. We're using printf to print output_01.png with a space 15 times. So now that shortens up our command a little bit. Let me just delete this output file, oops, and replace it with this, because by default it would replace it. You wouldn't see any difference, because this is essentially, this is the same command as this. We have just shortened it up by a lot. And there we go. Now we have our image. Now, a little bit more you might want to know, depending on how you want this to print, we can also add the geometry option to this. So now that we've shortened up the command, I'm going to add something to it. I'm going to say -geometry, and I'm going to give it a resolution of 100 by 100, and I'm going to say +50, +10. That's the padding. If I run that, it doesn't look that different. You notice it got a little bit wider. Just to demonstrate it a little bit more, make it a little more exaggerated, I'm going to add another 0 there. So I'm going to say padding of 500. And now you can see that it has stretched out the spacing between the images. And so you got your horizontal and vertical padding there. So there you go. If you combine all our tutorials together, you could easily create a script that can basically generate a printable sheet of whatever images, whether it's QR codes or text or images you have from other things. I hope you've been watching these videos. I hope you find them useful. I want to do a little bit of time, build on it. There are notes in all of the videos in the description of all the videos, so you can see all the commands there. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. I thank you for watching, and as always, I hope that you have a great